Yo.
Here, let's recap. And I'll go AFK.
And we're back.
Yeah. Hello.
We're here. We're
What's
here.
up?
I hope
been a
all of
while.
you can forgive me. I have done the most dastardly crime of all. I lost the last episode of Odd. Oh,
How dare
Oh,
you? What
my
makes
headphone fell
me?
off.
Wouldn't be the first time Opal's backstory is forgotten.
It's fine. I'm forgettable as fuck.
No! I won't forget. I will never forget. Also, I just jammed my headphone into the ear that is in fact clogged right now, and that was really fucking painful. Ow. I have ear problems. Don't worry about it. But yes, I forgot. I lost the episode 10 VOD.
Wait, it's every 5 episodes.
Episode 15 better not be lost. Are you even gonna get to an episode 15? Ugh.
So DM, will you tell us what happened inside
Well,
episode 10?
let me tell you in incredible detail. So, we were recovering from the aftermath of Diggory. You can watch the VOD for that one. You know what happened. Y'all know what the fuck happened there. But as the tensions were high and Diggory kind of being ignored, to be honest, we moved on, continuing to travel forward. And we came up to a section of mountain where there was 3 giants arguing over 3 small, very much not giant-sized items. A pair of boots, a sword, and a cape. Or a cloak, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Fuck you. And after seeing the situation, Opal came forward to talk to them, speak in giant, because Opal can talk in giant, with Adrien being very cautious about this, because, I don't know, because Adrien doesn't like giants. No, I love Adrien, but...
Giant phobic.
Giant
It's just
phobic.
racist, man.
You know, he could have had an encounter with giants before, and they hated him. They tried to kill him.
We would never know. We've never heard your fucking backstory. But, and the giants just wanted help figuring out who's gonna get what. After a bit of, like, back and forth and, like, letting Opal, like test the items out and, like, putting them back, they were like, you know, actually, we're gonna go to the bathroom. And then they went to the bathroom. And then Morgan just picked up the sword and just kind of left. And then Opal was like, wait, we can't just take these items. And then a giant bird came and picked Adrien up and left and, like, flew off into the sky. Big shadow bird that was larger than you had thought and, like, blocked out the stars in the sky and came and fucking grabbed Adrien. Adrien got fucking taken, and the other 3 party members grabbed the remaining items because fuck that, and ran after to try and catch up, running past the giants. Were like, what? And like, we're super slow in the uptake. Yeah, they kind of stole the items, but that doesn't matter. Cool shit. But
We're good
y'all
guys.
you're good people. You're just trying to save the
We're good
world.
guys.
It's fine.
We're good guys.
Are we really?
That's a good question. Are you really saving the world, or are you making it worse? But
Or are we just walking to our deaths?
maybe you're walking to your deaths.
We've been walking.
You might die.
That's the moment we decided, hey, you know what's a good idea? Let's go to this fucking mountain.
And not being able to catch up, they continued traveling into this valley that was between the mountains that they were going towards. Entering this lower ground, this kind of swampy-ish area, but the trees with no leaves on them, almost like winter or something.
And what did we find there, demon?
Fuck off. Anyway, and Opal started to recognize the lay of this land from what little memory Opal had, coming up to this path that Opal recognized running away from, coming to this dilapidated village, broken down and worn by time. And Opal recognized this as the place, and
Cool.
And death.
And death.
And
Ladies and gentlemen,
death.
welcome to a very scuffed stream as always. It's not us.
Scuffed
it's
stream.
this
Not
stuff.
stuffed.
Is always scuffed here. Scuffed is the name of the game, folks.
I was
And,
given
the
a
name of the game is
croissant.
Scuffed. A croissant.
A question?
Is
A
there
croissant.
anything in this? cheese. Anyway,
You wasn't given a cheese
my father nearly walked in the chair. I was like, "Do not go to do not."
You know? You so regret it.
We need a compilation of every time someone comes in to give you food.
That'd be funny.
That'd be
It
hilarious.
happens like every time.
Yeah.
Jinx.
Anyway, they investigated. There's dead people, ashen bodies. Very similar to something y'all have seen before a little bit, but not really. And there's a giant fucking crater in the center of the town. And Opal remembered, because a good roll. This is where it happened. And a little bit of a flash of, I think this is where I described a whole memory of seeing the individual known as Kieran on top of this pedestal with this, this like pole with like a, what did I say was on it? Something. I think it was like a crystal or a ball. Or a thing that was giving off light.
The top of the machine.
The top of the machine. And he was giving this whole speech of this being a new age and such. And then the light glue and everyone cheered. But then it grew brighter. And then there was a hot flash of light. And that's all they remembered. But this is where it happened. And there's a big old crater. So you can assume it didn't go well. But there's also Morgan found a picture of Opal and someone else. And then they found at the bottom of this crater this like hatch, this metal hatch that they were able to go down.
Yeah, for context, Morgan did not proceed.
Oh, Morgan didn't share.
No, they found it.
Great.
They're
Great.
like,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
yeah.
And they go down and find this bunker type area and they meet this guy. What was his name?
Name.
I gave him a name.
You gave him a name that is indeed true. And did I write it down? No, because I was more in shock.
The old inventor.
Oh, fuck.
The
Probably
doctor.
not gonna meet him again.
The scientist. Dr. Scientist.
Give him a name. What the fuck was it?
I hate my life so much. I hate my life so much.
I hate that the fact the bot got lost. I think we would have all been there saving graces of that.
That sounds alright.
It's not like anyone can fact check me or anything.
Yep. Oh,
Dr.
We
Scientist.
met him in the
So the
bunker.
Dr. Scientist, who seems to be a very nervous man. Number one, here's my, showed, this is my bunker. I've been here since the whole time. And essentially, he was the one that helped Kieran. By the way, Kieran being, I just want to reiterate for those that don't remember, because that also is during another VOD that was lost that we. Kieran is
Every 5 episodes.
is the mysterious guy that Opal remembers and like has this weird like fear in her heart in relation to him that he turned out to be the leader of this village and the one who caused the shit to happen. Not a very good guy, but a charismatic leader who kind of didn't do some good things. And it sounds to me like it turned into a cult, to be honest. It just sounds to me, as the DM, just the vibes. But, he kind of gave off cult leader vibes, a little bit. I don't think it's exact, but, But, essentially helped him create this machine that was supposed to keep everyone immortal.
Like some other things.
Like, in the other VOD that was lost.
Yeah.
In the other VOD that was lost, that I think in the VOD after we explained, they had a clock that essentially stopped time, so everyone that lived there has lived there for a lot of years and are essentially immortal there. They were trying to do the same thing though, for some reason. And he said it didn't go right. We didn't have anything correct. And also just talks some more about how Kieran being like the one who it was the leader. He showed up like 10 years beforehand, and he rose to power. He was the leader of the village at a certain point. Kind of was a little bit of an asshole, but he was so charismatic. So it's like everyone liked him or feared him. To be honest, they kind of feared him more than liked him. But you know, he was a leader. But he was managing the machine stuff in the bunker below. And then he knew something bad happened and just has never left the bunker. Saw a case of, what's it called? Like when you're afraid of the outside.
No idea. I know there's a term for it called like bunker something, but I don't remember it.
Or fear of people, you know, just I don't know.
Oh.
Agoraphobic. Anyway, but yeah, so but essentially told Opal a little bit more about stuff, and I'm pretty sure that, like, I think he said something about your
Mother?
There was mom.
your-
yeah,
yeah,
we
mother,
met,
right, yes,
Opal's
mother.
We talked
Like
about
we
Opal's mother.
noticed the picture gave it to Opal saying like, yeah, Morgan
Yeah, that's your
wanted
mother.
to give this
And
to
yeah,
you.
and then Morgan
And
was
she
like,
confirmed
and that was her mother, Primrose. And
Opal couldn't remember her,
'cause-
even with the picture.
yeah, bad roll. But essentially they were like, hey. But then Morgan also showed the blueprints that she had gotten from that one vision in the crystal cave, and they were modified from the ones she also had gotten when they were at the Immortal Village, when she looked at the clock tower. And was able to show him, and he was like, whoa, I can see all the things we did wrong. But eventually he was like, no, I need to leave it in the past. It wasn't meant to be. But y'all directed him in the right direction to actually go find that village, and he was able to muster up the courage to go find that village. And then the group of them moved on.
And well, we stayed the night in the bunker.
We stayed the night in the bunker, yes. But the intention was to move on. I would like to say it's really fucking funny that both the Immortal Village and then the one that tried to be are lost forever.
Yeah.
It's so bad. I should never make a village like this again. I swear to God. Anyway, let me take a bite out of this.
So.
It's good.
Nice. So then.
Y'all had a long rest. Adrien got taken by a bird. He's still not there.
I didn't sleep at all.
You don't need to sleep, but you still got a long rest.
And now I good.
Yeah, I mean, this is technically the first long rest we've had, so.
What the fuck is that? What's up?
This is gonna be a fun discovery.
There's an apple in it.
Wow, sneaking in fruits.
I don't like cooked apples. That's so sad. Anyway. Good morning. It's still night.
Opal? Morgan?
I'm alive, don't worry. Just
Morgan.
Up and at 'em, up and at 'em. You know the drill. We can't leave without breakfast, and well, it's going to be a larger breakfast than we've had in a while. Diggory points to all the supplies we now have.
The many baked beans.
remember
I
they
hope you
are.
like beans.
Are they still underground in the bunker? Or are they like
Yeah.
up above by the cave?
We slept in the bunker. Why would we sleep outside?
Yeah.
I know. I was talking about if they're in the cave still, inside the cave.
What
That's what I
cave?
thought. I don't know. What? Wasn't the bunker in the cave or some shit?
Crater. There's a
The
crater.
crater. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. You
Yes,
know?
we're in the bunker in the crater.
Yeah.
I was like, the cave was episodes ago.
No, like there's a specific thing. You know what I meant.
You having the same memory loss as Opal.
No, I just used the wrong word.
I hope you like beans. If not, we could scrounge together from the other supplies. No. I say we keep those for celebrations. How did you sleep?
Opal doesn't respond. And she just gets up and just starts walking around. Just
All
ignoring
right.
Hickory.
Degree just goes to wake Morgan up, kind of flipping with the ring in the fingers, like kind of considering whether to put it on or not. Once you eat, we can set out, see if we can actually get a sense of direction of the space. Find a better path. Can't keep Adrien waiting too long.
Right.
Oh, I need to roll for gender.
Yes, roll for gender.
He, him.
I'll change your nameplate.
Yeah. Diggory eats the food rather quickly, just waits for Opal and Morgan to get going. He's all set to go. It seems like he's been up for a while.
Opal is still like in her head about everything that's just learned and happened. It's just like questions upon questions instead of like the answers, and at the moment she's starting to like zone out completely.
Opal, are we ready to go?
Excuse me.
We can stay here a little longer, but we shouldn't keep Adrien waiting too long.
If that's what happened, then that's only one piece of. Well, if something else happened, then no, that's fine. As Opal continues to mumble themselves more and more and stuff like that.
Diggory lightly places his hand on her shoulder. Opal?
I want to try to like, grab the hand because she's disassociated right now. Alright. Opal just grabs the hand, not realizing instinctively who it is.
Hi. It's just me.
Sorry. And lets the hand go.
I was asking you if you're ready to go. We can stay here a little longer if you need, but I don't know how much time we can actually waste.
No, right. My companions come first. Yeah, no. On top of that, Solaris and, Adrien,
We can
Right.
return here once we find him if you need. There's no rush to reach the mountain.
No, there's just a rush of rescuing. Right, sorry. Let's just get going. And
Right.
Opal just grabs her stuff and starts heading
Oh,
out.
well, food.
Opal completely ignores it and just, like, goes up.
Diggory just grabs the bowl with him. It's just like, like going up as well. Like, Opal, your breakfast.
Food's important, man.
Yeah, like as you're leaving, Diggory's like just chasing with the bowl. Like, I would not recommend walking and eating, but I would recommend even less walking and not eating at all.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll just. Oh, right. I didn't say goodbye. Ugh.
He's already left.
Yeah, he's gone.
Unless you mean.
A little bit.
I'm
No,
sorry.
but-
I mean, I've already said it, but still, I'm sorry this all happened.
It's no one's fault, but one.
Maybe they're still out there. Maybe we can still find them. You escaped. Surely, maybe someone else did?
That's just preying on a false promise.
It's only false if it's wrong. We wouldn't know.
I know I'm not the only one, but that's the thing. Who knows what happened after? This is only one piece of the puzzle, and again, there's just more questions that I have. woman in the picture, the meaning behind the invention. Why do I fear this false prophet so much? And above everything else, that's not important. Adrien comes first, and Opal just starts walking faster.
There is just still holding the bowl, just like, okay, but please eat something. We haven't eaten in a while.
You can't. Just you eat yourself. I'll figure
I've
something out.
already eaten. Okay,
Okay, then we can get moving.
we need to take care of our companions, including you. We can eat and walk if you want.
You have an apple?
Diggory looks at the bowl of baked beans he is holding and back at Opal.
You're not gonna let that bowl go, right?
That would be wasting food.
Then you can then save it for Adrien then. How about that? I
It's
imagine
in a
he's gonna
bowl.
be yes, but doesn't mean you can't put it in a satchel or something.
Okay, Diggory just reaches full, like, do I have any apples still? DM,
Damn.
Say it again.
do I have any apples still?
Is it just beans?
You have some shriveled up apples because it's been a bit.
Diggory takes out the shriveled up apple and looks directly at Opal. Take your pick, Opal.
Opal's just like looking at the options, grabs the bowl, just scuffs it down, gives the bowl back to Diggory, and then just shrugs and continues walking.
Really went. Ah!
Yeah.
I mean, just like while walking, wipes the bowl off and hides it back in the bag. It's just like. All right. Which way? I guess like. How are we like path-wise? Clear path? Do we need to roll for directions?
Do we need survival? Which one does the roll there?
Well, the thing is, you know the direction you're going.
Okay.
It's over there. Path-wise, to get there, I'm gonna need some survival checks.
Hey, it's been a while. Opal, my girl. Please, lordy.
I mean, you
Hold on,
did
I forgot.
lose your guide.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I fucked up. I forgot to turn on the articulate, the decelerated. Oh no.
Oh no, no.
It's so slow.
17.
What the hell?
17.
17.
Oh boy. Opal. You have this weird, like, muscle memory deja vu. You don't necessarily recognize the land, but you know where a path is almost instinctively. 'Cause of course you don't.
Instincts are taking over.
It doesn't take much. You simply just go off in one direction outside of the city, in the direction you know to go, and eventually you come to this trampled earth area and see it lead into the Rocky Mountains. It takes you like 15 minutes to find this, I will say. But you have found something. Who knows how long it'll last, but it's a direction, and it's better than nothing. The mountain is getting very close.
Diggory puts on his hood and just eyes on the ground, following Opal.
Okay.
Opal turns around and check on Diggory's like looking down, sees that they are, and it's just like just nods. Continues walking forward. I believe it's this way.
Better your guess than mine. I've forgotten the path long ago.
I have no idea how I know this. If I'm gonna be honest.
Have you looked at the
That is
moon?
very concerning. Keep your eyes on the ground, please.
My iPad is definitely audible.
like, when you do say that, you do see like Diggory like kind of
Like,
That's
what the
very
fuck does that mean?
concerning. We already look. We know what happened. What that meant in Diggory's context.
Just.
And Diggory's
It's just-
paranoid about it.
It's just cause you lived here at one point.
Yeah. But also, this area wasn't a mountain before.
True. It wasn't.
Yeah.
But the area in the valley is the same. But then suddenly there's mountain. It's like a valley was just kind of plopped.
Damn.
Cause dream logic.
Yeah.
But
And so you continue on. I will say you walk for a good few hours. It's getting very tiring. Just walking through seeing the same stone, gray, looking at the ground, trying to avoid the sky. As you just keep trudging onward. Give me perception checks.
Oh boy, oh boy.
ugh. 13.
9.
Opal, you don't notice anything, but Diggory, something's changed. You guys were just walking, and you still feel like you're still where. You don't notice any shift necessarily. But you happen to glance back at where you came for a second and realize that there is no valley to be seen where you are. And you look around and you are way deeper into the mountain range than feasibly possible.
Moved again. Are we closer to the destination?
Are you looking for the destination?
Can we tell?
I'm not. Well, can I? I guess the question is, can I tell where the moon is from the shadows, and is it? Because is it in my view without the moon being in my view? Because Diggory's avoiding.
I will say, from what little you are able to look, for a second you think it's gone. The mountain you're looking for. But that can't be right. The mountain has to exist. It's an important mountain. You panic for a second, and then you realize the only logical explanation is that you're on the mountain.
We're here. Already. It's not. Look around, but not too high. Where? The mountain.
Hypothetically, if either of you were to look up, straight up, you would notice that this mountain goes on almost forever. Will you ever reach the top? If you did, the
Well,
moon is
I'm
right
going.
there. But
I am
hypothetically,
going
of
to
course.
cast something.
Okay.
Let me just check. So, I am going. Let me just check. I want to cast Intellect Fortress.
And
For
what
the
is that?
duration, you or one willing creature you can see within range has resistance to psychic damage as well as advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. At higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, you can target one additional creature for each slot level above 3rd. The creatures must be within 30 feet. So, there is like... Opal, come here. And also Diggory finally takes the ring and puts it on and is like, I don't know if this will work, but I'm not taking any chances right here. It's a concentration spell I used to use when I was still in Hazelden. It helped me keep my mind intact for a while. And with that, Diggory kind of like holds onto the like, kind of looks at Morgan's like, I'm hoping the ring helps, but still keep your eyes off the sky, Morgan. And kind of like grabs, like gently grabs Opal's hand and casts a spell.
Not me thinking you were gonna cast it on yourself. I should have known.
Two people.
Oh, two people? Both of them? You and
Diggory.
Opal, and then it
And hoping
You know what you're doing.
not
You know what
not if
you're
it
doing.
will work.
Okay.
Hoping
what you're
that
doing.
the ring works.
Because they're wearing the ring.
Apologies.
Yeah. That's smart as fuck.
Alright. Keep track of what it does, by the way, because that was a lot of
1
different
hour.
things. Well, the length and like all the different things it gives.
And concentration.
Keep track of that
Yeah.
for me.
Yes, psychic damage, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Saving throws.
Alright.
Not normal rolls, but I'm just gonna assume it's saving throws here.
Mm-hmm. Do you continue up the mountain?
That being said, we still gotta roll them. It's just advantage.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, with that, Diggory's just like, still be careful. And Diggory kind of like, Adrien! Adrien?
You know you didn't. You don't hear anything yet.
Yeah.
I would like to
We
say
continue.
you continue up, and you continue up. It feels like forever. It has to be forever. There's no way this mountain's gonna end. It's just gonna keep reaching into the sky, like your own personal purgatory. But then suddenly you're at a gate. And you check on your spell, and your spell hasn't been up for that long. But it felt really long. But at a gate you are. It is very bright up here. You can only assume because the moon is close. But of course you don't dare look.
Yeah.
There is a word that is put over this gate. It says cemetery.
What would the structure even be doing this close? Diggory looks briefly to Opal, like one hand on the gate. It's kinda like, do you want to see?
By the way, if you were to glance anywhere downward, it's a long fall.
Diggory, yeah. Opal, do you want to see? Opal?
Oh,
Sorry,
baby.
I sent a DM and I'm like, motherfucker. I'm like, what just happened? Hold on, give me a second. Opal still like looking at the ground, looks over at the edge. It's just like, you just see the face of surprise. It's just like, I looks back down. It's just like, what's the plan? All right. Anyways, let me get back to his super important DM. I love my life. I swear.
Hey,
Okay.
Adrien. You there, Adrien? Bestie? Keldon? You there?
Keldo.
He did say I was gonna be okay for a bit.
That was a while ago! I thought he'd be back by now! It's fine.
Hold on.
Don't worry. It's fine. Someone hit him a DM.
Probably
but...
tell him to write when he's back.
Yeah, yeah, please. Oh,
I DM'd
shit.
him.
How do I... One sec.
He said not yet, but soon.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, how do you ban somebody? What's the command to ban
I have
somebody?
no idea.
Kai, what's the command to ban somebody from chat?
You usually should be able to click their name. A little window should pop up, and it's like tells you what kind of people.
How do I ban them? I can see who they are, but how do I ban them?
You should also be able to do the slash. I'm trying to remember.
Slash?
ban.
It's slash. Okay, slash.
Yeah, it should come up, and you should be able to do a thing.
Okay. Last
There we
time,
go.
last time I tried to ban someone via command, I got trolled because I used the exclamation point instead. And so Nightbot was like, yeah, totally. But it wasn't.
Oh.
I was embarrassed. It was on Dawn's stream. But don't worry, I can fluff. It's good.
Yeah, no, it's always been slash on Twitch and stuff like that. Yeah.
I'm an idiot. But underestimate my ability to be an... Oh, wait, 1 second. My pop-out got blocked by something. Okay.
No.
The stars feel very close. The clouds are below you. And it almost feels like there's a spotlight on everything that is up here from the amount of light. It's not warm light, though, nor comforting. It's cold.
Diggory puts up the dancing lights, realizing that he once hasn't had them on, and lightly pushes at the gate of the cemetery. The lights are pretty cold as well now. They're no longer a nice pre-golden.
Oh, Keller's back. Hey, Adrien. Hey, bestie. Hi. So... Hi. So, you were taken by a bird. Very large bird. Not a normal bird, either. It's very... You could not make out many details in the dark. And I don't think there were many details to make out, as even when in the light of the moon, the bird was but a void. You hung from that bird. I'm just gonna... It sounds lame to call it a bird, but it's just a bird. It's just a really big fucking bird. For a very long time. You may have tried to escape multiple times, but the talons were a visceral grip. At one point, you blacked out. You feel constricted. You've woken up in a small space. What do you do?
I'll try reaching out. Like, am I
You hit
standing,
wood.
sitting, like...
You were laying down. You hit wood above you, and to the side of you. All inches away from your hand, your face.
I know what you're doing here.
I know. What do you do?
just like might I anything on me? Do I have anything on me?
You have everything on you. But you're in a wooden box.
Yeah.
Laying down.
We all know what kind of box.
You know what this is. It's a hostage negotiation.
I'll give you 2 doubloons for the guy in the box.
I need 2 doubloons in a bowl of soup.
Guy in a box. Alright, time to call Soul. There's soup.
Soup.
There's soup.
The soup.
I'm gonna pull out a dagger and try and start like stabbing into the wood, try and break out.
Okay.
I'm also going to do
Moose!
fate.
Sorry.
Huh?
Hello, Moose. We got a chatter.
I'm gonna do what do you think panic would be? Wisdom save?
Sure. You know, we like wisdom saves in this house.
Wisdom save? Okay. He's chill for now, so he's not yelling out or anything. He's
He's
trying
able to be calm.
I'm calm, regulated breathing, because I'm pretty sure he can figure out what this is.
He's a smart guy.
Coffin.
He's a smart guy. So you want to try and stab the box.
Stab the box above him.
In a coffin.
Roll damage.
Is it roll a hit or just roll damage?
It is.
I mean,
You ain't missing. You're not gonna miss. You know what? No. Yeah. Roll the hit.
No,
Roll the hit.
No, you know what? I want to know.
No. 10 damage.
Roll your fucking. Roll a fucking hit. I want to know if you like hit yourself or something.
I want to know this too, please.
You, I rolled a 26.
Yeah, you fucking hit it. It's right in front of you.
10 damage.
My man doesn't miss.
You're hitting against the wood in front of you. And at one point the wood splinters and your knife does make purchase outside of the box. It's not very durable. But as you pull it back, there is no light that you're able to see, but bits of dirt falling into the box. Buried alive, motherfucker.
Every once in a while, I'm just gonna roll a wisdom save in the back, just so you know.
Sure. Tell me if you get anything
Yeah,
shitty.
If I get anything shitty, you'll start hearing it. So.
Just, oh!
Fuck.
Did you get a bad one?
No, I
you
got
were
a good
just-
one.
okay.
18, I'm mimicking.
Gotcha. Anything else we'd like to try?
He doesn't know how far down he is.
Mm-hmm.
Adrien in the box, what will he do?
No. Bad.
He's gonna die. And you're laughing.
I'm not gonna die. It's Adrien. He's got this.
What are you gonna do, Adrien? Yeah. What are you gonna do? You got this. You got this.
Stop patronizing me and him.
I'm gonna have to start just trying to like keep busting open the I don't fucking know.
Do you want to try to break the box?
That should be your priority.
I'm underground. I don't know if I'm 6 foot underground. I can't dig out.
That is usually what is traditional. But maybe it's a shadow low grave.
Good concrete doesn't exist.
You'd be dead. You'd just be dead.
Yeah.
New plant.
Like up there above the graveyard, just Diggory and Opal, like just looking around.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yep. Just gonna keep digging with the dagger. Just gonna go busting the box and trying to get out.
Okay. Roll, motherfucker.
Okay, you didn't say anything. I'm waiting. How did I roll a 10 again? Okay.
No, roll the hit. I want to see if you hit your foot or something.
Oh gee, 12.
Yeah, you hit. It's a low hit. It's a low AC. But yeah.
10 damage again.
You hit over and over again, splintering the top open. Soil spilling in to the box over your face. You're trying to be able to keep breathing, but if you continue down this sorry, I saw what Muse said. If you continue down this road, which I'm sure you are, soil quickly starts to invade the box. You're right. You are very deep. As you lose air, as you're unable to find any air pockets. Hey, Diggory Opal, what you doing in the cemetery?
See, trying to see if there's any like clues or like and stuff like that. I think at this point Opal might like trying to decide whether or not to yell for Adrian's name.
I mean,
In
we've
hopes
been
of hear-
essentially regularly yelling every now and again as we've been climbing up.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Alright, so Opal's gonna try to yell for Adrian.
Okay.
Alright. So Opal yells for Adrian.
Start screaming
but I'm
up.
not gonna do it. I can't scream because my brother
I
and
know.
stuff.
You're fine, you're fine.
Adrian!
Thank you.
Adrian?
Roll me investigation, two of you.
Okay.
If you're looking for Adrian.
Wait. Do you mind if Diggory helps me so I can get advantage?
Oh.
Okay.
Well, that's a little late. I
One.
do have a +7 if you want to help me.
I'll try to help Diggory to give you.
That's not. Oh god. Oh come on, that's a 10. That was almost a 19.
I will say, you
I
guys
can't
enter
roll,
the
huh?
cemetery and you look around. You're looking around. It's a very large graveyard. There is
Wait,
a
wait, no! Investigation! Wait, no, never mind. I'm done. Never mind. I'm done.
I was about to say is like I can't do shit, huh? Because I already gave my fucking shit to give Diggory advantage, or else I would
No,
have investigation, huh?
Yeah, that's saving throw.
Oh
Sorry,
shit! My
my-
brother gave me whipped cream with sprinkles. What the fuck?
Ooh.
Yeah. No, I'm stupid. I'm just stupid.
You're fine, you're fine.
Okay.
There's a lot
I rolled
of.
a 1 and a 3.
There are plenty of graves in this graveyard. Most of them filled. Not all of them.
Diggory, maybe it might be best if we separate for a little bit.
I don't think that's a good idea.
We won't stray far, just enough. We're gonna be in each other's eyes
Opal!
in case.
Opal,
something.
no. Opal, no. We
It's
know
just
what
to cover.
happened. We know what can happen when we separate. Sure, I cast my spell, but I'm... Are you sure?
Not a great distance, just enough to cover more ground. There has to be a clue somewhere.
You don't see anything, right?
I haven't gotten a chance to get a good look.
I trust you.
DM, may I now roll an investigation? Or is that a no? What?
Sure. Sure. why not?
I feel the disappointment in the judgment here.
You gave a good
Go
enough
away, you
lore
have
reason,
bad
it's
luck.
fine. Go for it. Let's see.
I guess, can I roll one? So we
No!
No, you got your shit.
You already got your shit.
shit.
I will tell you some things.
That's just useless.
I can't breathe.
Yeah, neither can I.
Bro, start flaming or something.
They tried to dig out. He's trying.
You're 6 feet under, bro. Oh, I need to drink water.
Bro, just quietly.
Hey, Diggory. What people did you know that became lost?
Oh, that's fun. You're an
Oh.
ass. You're an ass.
Aklis could probably make up a lot of names. Diggory dealt with the lost.
Okay.
Tried to save them. So out of everyone, Diggory probably knew the most. I mean, his parents, friends, even strangers that just families brought in with hope to save. That in the end, Diggory was only able to make stay a little bit.
As you're looking through the cemetery, you could probably guess at this point, you recognize some of the cemetery names. You recognize random people you knew, friends, a couple of them, some you didn't know very well, but they ring a bell.
Is this it? That's the answer. They're all gone. Oh, that's rich. That's rich. So that was it. I think he is saying this like out loud. And this is directed up to this guy, but he's not looking. That's
Noble-
it. That's the end? That's the reason?
Opal comes back to Tigger and just like, I leave you for like, what, a minute? What's happened?
Look at it! The end of our journey. We've reached it. Those were the people I've been trying to save. These are the people that I came out here to find. We found them. They're all here! I want to look around for Aklis's grave.
But that can't be. I thought she said.
We all know it was all an illusion, a lie to lure me out here. And now we're here. So let's go look for Aklis's grave.
You
Like-
go up and down the lines of buried individuals until you come to the point where the rows go to empty graves. There is one fresh one, unmarked. But in the ones that are unfilled, there are a few names, but they are not filled. You see some people you recognize from home. You see strangers. You see your own name. And you see your sisters
It's
with an unfilled grave.
Wait. Later. She's not here. Yet, at least.
So there's a chance?
No. No, there isn't. I don't think there is. I asked for a chance back when we were in that cave, and they couldn't even promise me that.
But maybe it's a promise you have to fulfill yourself. You told me. I hope for that maybe others are alive. So why not you get the same opportunity?
She's already been taken. I could have been saved, but her? That's what they said back then. And
Then-
someone trying to lure you to make a deal would only
Maybe
tell
this
you
is-
something you don't want to hear if it's true.
Maybe the people you're trying to save aren't really dead. For all we can know, these are just random graves. Nothing confirms it or identifies that these are the people you lost. On top of that, these are gravestones that have everyone who you have no assumption is living or dead, which means there's a chance. If you're telling me to hope, then might as well believe that yourself.
Adrien, you can hear this conversation as you're
I
suffocating.
mean, yeah, Dickory was
Suffocating.
yelling.
You're dying.
Yeah.
You can hear the conversation right above you, as you're nearly dead.
Fuck!
Should I try and, like, try my best to force my way out of this fucking grave?
Start
You
pounding,
could
start
certainly try,
wailing.
or you could, I don't know, yell.
Yell.
Okay, I was under the impression that there
No,
was a bunch of dirt
There
around
is.
me.
There is. You'll lose your last a breath of air, and the soil will enter your mouth, but you'll be known where you are. It's up to you.
Start pounding, dog. If
If I'm out of the grave. I'm out of the coffin.
Kick!
I'm.
You're like barely out of the coffin, to be honest.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
great.
fucking
Yeah,
kick!
okay,
Isn't it
I'm-
by your legs?
I'll
pound it
kick,
like-
I'll kick. I'll pound. I'll do whatever.
Flail.
Help!
With your last
hear?
amount of energy, you kick, you hit the wood. You a meager shut the fuck up. A meager sound of help escapes your lips as dirt enters. And Opal and Diggory, you notice that the dirt is shifting a bit in the new grave, and you hear this ever so slight pounding and a voice you recognize.
question, with a 15 passive insight, does that help with anything?
I'm saying you notice.
I
Is
don't
it-
know.
she- they're saying that you notice and that you recognize the voice.
Hey, do I recognize
recognize the voice? Yeah, I didn't get the recognized voice part. Sorry. I don't know why my end like it cut out. I'm like, okay,
I'm sorry. Here, let me move my mic a little closer.
Help!
No, it's a me thing. It's a me.
You recognize the voice.
Okay, you know, I'm sorry. It's because Discord to like disconnect me. I've been having art.
You're fine, you're fine.
Imagine being able to look directly at the mic
Well,
now.
Frogging! I mean, there's a moment of just freezing before, like, Frogging just jumping to, like, the frogging.
can't be.
thing. Adrien!
Oh my god!
It's just jumping
And we
to
start
the
just
moving dirt
Doing
and
anything. Yeah.
All right.
Just, yeah, just digging.
Give me athletics checks.
Oh damn, dirty 20.
Well.
Diggory, you man on a mission. You know, you don't want to lose another fucker, especially here. You're getting that dirt.
That was a strength, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I'm confident in it.
Strength is one of my dumb stats. Strength
Yeah.
is one of my dumb
No,
stats right
that's
after
like-
wisdom.
That's my best set. That's why I was like, okay, I'm ready for this strength. Like, I'm ready for this.
Oh,
I'm
well,
like,
you help. You help. But eventually, you move it enough to see a hand out of the dirt, scarred.
fucking grab
Grab-
that bitch and pull it up.
Yeah, Diggory's just setting aside the dirt while Opal does that.
Adrien, you feel the grasp of your friends, and you are pulled into the air to cough as you wish.
For God's sakes, man. Please don't die like this. Come on.
Morgan, could you, like, I mean, Diggory would ask, like, Morgan for, like, potential healing.
Adrian?
Fuck. Hell.
Opal goes in for a squeeze. I might have a little
Okay.
kind of a
Okay.
hug.
Okay. Ow. Okay. Hold on.
Whoa, don't kill.
Sorry.
Don't suffocate him more.
Breathe. Like.
Adrien.
What happened?
I'm a bit of a bird. I'm fucking bird, and I'm here. I fucking can't. I woke up. I don't know.
Since it's like also cold, like Diggory just, you know what I'm about to say, pulls out the tea set and just starts like heating stuff up to give to Adrien, just like as they like settle down. Just
Adrien just kind of like not back into the grave, but like moves over and falls down to the ground like.
We're fine. Oh yeah, because Diggory's completely winter now as well.
Oh yeah.
There's an appearance change.
He hasn't noticed. He's fucking. He's
I mean,
closed.
Diggory just looks
he's
scarier
closed his,
now.
He's closed his eyes, but he's leaning back, just as I said, closed eyes, looking up, just like.
You're all right.
I didn't mean to hug you too tight. I just got a little
You're
excited.
fine. You're fine.
We came as soon as we could.
Got a little sidetracked with some things, but will help us.
I forgot my heater was on, and it's so loud.
Are you? Does anything hurt? Are you cold? Like Diggory's already like
I'm
Clear,
freezing.
preparing the water. It's just like, are you cold? Are you hungry? Do you need medical attention?
I need to catch my breath. Give me a minute.
It's a little dusty.
And yeah, covered in dirt. Anybody got water? Just water that we can. Wait.
Opal just points over and motions a tea set that's currently being set up by Diggory.
Okay.
Like,
I don't.
Yeah, it's warmish right now. I just set it up, so it's just not freezing.
Adrian's gonna look for his canteen real quick. Once he finds that, he's gonna like bang it against the normal ground next to it, and while he's doing this, he's going to take a look around and realize that they're in a full-on graveyard.
Also, there's also what's it called?
And taking Diggory's appearance as well.
There's
I want.
Oh my god, I'm such a
Mausoleum?
dumbass. I'm a dumbass.
What is it?
The
Chapel.
the-
There's a chapel.
a chapel.
Swear
There's
to
a
God.
chapel.
I had
Okay.
to look at my
Out of
notes.
sheer curiosity, is Diggory's grave like right next? Because that would be so funny if Diggory's just sitting next to his grave.
He was in an unmarked grave.
Yeah, but Diggory's like is a close.
Yeah,
Like
Diggory's
very close.
Diggory's was like a couple bits down. Hi, Bim. Diggory's was a couple bits down. Because that is the area of like of the graves that haven't been filled yet. He was just put on the end.
Diggory's just like, all right, and just sets up like some more tea. All right.
Okay.
The music put me off for a moment.
Okay. I was very
Yeah. I mean, Diggory's doing the frogging, the usual with the cooking, with the preparing the food, and it's just like, you know, not really saying much else.
Adrien is going to take and like swish some water and spit it back
Yeah.
out into his grave. and then
Clean out the floor.
like take water and like wash off his hands and his face mainly.
Yeah.
I know that the matter seems a bit grave right now, but
I need you to shut the fuck up, DM, and continue.
Be gone!
okay, I'll end stream. Bye, guys.
No,
Bye.
no, no,
No.
nine.
Demon, we're being dead serious here right now.
I'm so sorry. You know. Yeah.
Stay in this spot after all this.
The police.
Yeah.
The police.
But yeah, no.
Look, I was
by-
just
by
trying
the
to raise
time
your
A-
spirits.
By the time Adrian's done, Diggory like gives the like bowl of like baked beans and is just like, and
Not
you know
baked
gets
beans.
the water back to prepare the tea.
Not the baked beans.
We had.
I know you have them. It's
We got surprised. We got supplies.
From where?
Um,
What? Oh, a bird. You think a fucking nest? No, a grave. A grave.
It's the end of the destination.
There's also a chapel.
And Diggory noted. Yeah, and Diggory actually he motions at the grave, saying, "Diggory, it's where we were going all along." I mean, I did warn you, I suppose.
Speaking of that, Adrian's gonna check his pocket.
Uh-huh.
Solaris! Nah.
Solara's still in the pocket.
They're in
Well-
the pocket, right?
No.
Fuck. Like, Opal's just
No.
gonna look and like, she's in there, right?
You see him slowly just start to like face palm.
Like, Opal just jumps back into the grave, starts like trying to dig up, like checking like frantically, like if she's in there.
Make an investigation check.
God, fuck, God, fuck, God, fuck, God, fuck.
With much smaller lung capacity.
That's a lot harder to find. Jesus Christ! I keep raising one. We got Diggory with the 10. I got 11, now we get 12. God.
Just to be clear, that 10 was with a +7 modifier. It was horrible.
That was a really bad roll. I can tell. And you're like, fuck, dude, that was dreadful.
I'll help Opal look.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You have advantage. Go for it.
Ah, Jesus, fuck it. Okay.
Pressure's on, Opal.
Advantage is still
You
the
find
12.
nothing.
Is she in there?
I don't think she's in there, and I don't think she's been in there. There would have been like a glow or something from my pocket if I was in there. Which,
Is
by
it
the way, speaking DM, there wasn't, right?
There was not, no.
Okay.
Well, she was asleep, wasn't she? Doesn't she not glow
I
as much?
I was being carried for, I assume, a rather long time.
Uh,
I
How?
don't think she's fallen out. I
How?
don't think she's been taken.
I think she was. I don't believe she fell out. I think she was taken. Yes. I don't. think your family took
Eat. Eat and drink something.
her out.
We need to think.
Okay.
There's a mausoleum. Frankly, the only place that's logical to go. The mountain seems to go off into eternity.
You're on top of the mountain, by the way.
Oh. Yeah.
Never mind.
You're at the top.
We're at our destination. We're here. This is where we're going.
The sky is very
was-
clear from where you're sitting.
What is?
Yeah.
The sky.
The sky.
It's a great view. You're at the top of everything.
Yeah, Diggory's watching both of you that you don't dare look anywhere but the ground.
There's not much ground to look at.
Oh,
I-
I know.
It's like the graveyard, and then clouds.
Okay.
Opal's still in the fucking grave. I don't know what you guys are on about.
Yeah.
You
I
still
stopped
wanna-
digging. No, I stopped digging after you said there was no glow, so it's just like Opal's just standing in the grave, just like, where the fuck is she?
Adrian will, before like grabbing drink and
tablet.
food, will like reach his hand and like to help you out.
Well, do you remember anything? As like Opal takes her hand.
I remember being picked up at the giants, and then carried and carried and carried, and at some point I stopped struggling to get out because I was going to die if I fell, so I just hung on, and then nothing. I just woke up here, started trying to dig out, and then I heard you guys, and I was losing air, and then y'all helped me out.
I'm glad you're all right.
Are you okay?
Well, my
Figure-
Diggory just kind of like motions to the empty graves, just like, I remember a vision of her lying on a stone tablet. Something tells me she's in there, and motions at the mausoleum. I may be wrong, but
Of who? Vision?
back in the crystal caves, we all saw things, answers to questions we wanted to know. I wondered where she was.
I wasn't there for the crystal caves, right?
Adrien was, but
Okay.
They got some funky little vision things, and you just decided no.
you decided not to touch the creepy crystals that gave the party visions.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Morgan saw a clock. More about the clock. That's it.
Actual blueprints of it.
The
The
blueprints, the people who made the
clock.
blueprints, weird, mysterious men. Turns out that was
And
important.
Diggory's like, oh, the winter, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm dying. I don't know.
The
I don't
face
know
palm.
anymore.
The face palm's back, by the way.
Diggory just kind of laughs. Like, this is... It's funny because this is like... Just, like... It's supposed to be the end of summer. It only makes sense. It shouldn't be winter yet. And these are graves of the people I've known. We've reached the end, like I've said. This is where I was going. I did what I wanted. I maintained my sanity long enough to see it. And there's only one place left to look.
Adrian's gonna eat something and drink the.
Yeah, like
Right.
Diggory's not rushing, just kind of like standing. Every now and again, like, does Diggory see his parents' graves?
If you were to look for them, you said that they
Yeah.
were lost, then yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Adrian's gonna
Neat.
look around as well, just to
Yeah.
see.
Then Diggory's going to just kneel down before them and shine a few lights. Just kind of sit there silently. Well,
I'm assuming I see Atlas's empty grave,
Yes.
and then I see you chilling next to the.
I mean, I motioned at my own and Aklas's, because you probably can see Diggory's grave as well.
They're next to each other.
Yay!
I will. Adrien will go over to next to Diggory. Diggory doesn't have a last name, right? Or does? I don't remember.
I never made one, but I assume
Okay.
he does.
Okay, well,
They share a last name, okay? If not, then Diggory of Hazel, then.
Yeah.
these relatives?
They left when I was still young. Mum followed. Well, Dad went first. He said he saw some animal outside the walls he wanted to hunt that would bring us fame. It's impossible to see past the walls. Mum said she saw a light, brighter than the moon. She was gone. I couldn't even tell when Backless was about to leave. There was no warning signs. She just disappeared some years after them. These were all people I knew. Well, maybe not all of them, but this is what I did. I was a doctor. I tried to save them. No one believed me, but they respected me for the rules that I set up to keep yourself safe from the sky's influence. It worked a bit. It's never forever. Didn't work on me well enough. Maybe I caught too many glances. Maybe I got too close to the people that disappeared. Most Eladrins just give up on the people who are lost. They're gone and there's nothing left to think about them. Only a greater chance that you'll get lost, but I guess I just never wanted to give up. That's why I came here. I didn't ever think I'd actually survive this. I knew I'd end up dead or worse.
Do you mind if I do something a friend of mine taught me? Honoring.
Sure.
Adrien will grab his dagger and like wipe it off and get it all clean and stuff, and then take it and do the blood right thing for fire, which I have to roll damage for, but he will take it after it is on fire and bring it over to like the headstones and go, I hope your journey is safe and you're warm. Be careful on your next journey. The night is dark and full of terrors, so keep a light close, whether it be the light and warmth of your love, or your king, and take and put the flaming blade and just tap it against both the headstones.
Thank you. Sorry. Are we ready to go?
We'll have to look inside the church or mausoleum, but
It's the only place left to go.
yeah.
That's...
Hey, Digger.
Huh?
Before we do anything, I'm sorry that we dragged you along the rest of the way for this. And I'm sorry for the way I reacted earlier. Memories are not my strong suit.
You never dragged me along. If anything, you gave me a reason to want to turn back once this is over. I want to, if not save her, then save myself and you. Even with what I've done. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for ever letting go.
It didn't sound like you had much of a choice.
The funny thing about me is, it often is. I don't want it to be anymore. I don't want to make the choice to give in. I want to fight. Even if we don't find her and save her in there, I want to find a way to stop this. I mean, this whole thing, this situation, the moon, from what we've learned, it was a spell. And spells can be undone. I wouldn't have wanted any of that if you, Morrigan, Opal, weren't here to make me want it. Weren't here to make me hope for something better. Diggory nods to the graves. Not really. Diggory doesn't know proper grave etiquette. And this is very clear as he kind of just very awkwardly and is just like, how do I, we don't look back on the dead in Hazelden. This is a little, am I doing this right? Goodbye.
Just say what you want to say. They'll listen.
I've always missed you. Toodaloo.
The graves stay silent.
Someone appeal shirt there.
A hand comes from the earth. Waves. No.
Yeah, but I guess looking to Opal as well, it's just like, are we ready?
Yeah. Sorry, just not
Adrien.
very good full emotions like this. I know grief can be strange.
It's strange indeed. Adrien,
Yeah.
I've cast a spell on myself and Opal. It should help us hold back any influences, though. How long do I have left?
20 minutes.
20 minutes?
I'll say 20 minutes. It's probably it's less, but I'm being generous.
Okay. I'd say we have about a third of the spell left, but we should be able to hold back any influences a little better, and I'm hoping Morgan may get to share effects through this ring, though whether or not it will work, I'm unsure.
Where is Morgan, actually?
She's right there.
Oh.
Let me guess, trying to loot graves.
You know what? Yes. I will, yeah. No, like specifically, she's attempting to, but for some reason, just can't get in any of the graves.
Jigger is just like, Morgan,
That's not okay. Let's.
we've been over this 100 times. I'm not giving up on anything else. On that thing, I think it's time to give up.
I think so as well. Adrian's gonna try to wipe himself off, not effectively.
Okay. Keep your eyes away from the windows. Maybe these effects don't work on any of you, but I don't want to risk losing any of you at the last minute. Eyes off the windows.
Okay.
And Diggory shines the lights. Stay close to me.
Let's find the light fairy. Yay.
Yeah. The Soon that you don't know is the Soon.
Yeah,
Because
tired.
How dare you be tired?
I know the campaign's set always at night, but
How dare you be tired at 10:30 at night, your time?
Oh, I'm tired.
And Diggory, as Diggory says that though, you see him suddenly just grab the head. It's just like, oh, no.
The music is
I'm
perfect.
here. I'm here. I am still here. She may be in there, but she will not speak to me.
Vision is going to reach a hand out and kind of hesitantly touch your shoulder and be like, "We're here with you."
You're here with me.
We're with you.
It's trying to reach us. I can feel it.
I'm going to roll an insight just to
Okay. Sure.
I will just for context say, I hit on the verge despite my advantage.
Your insight can
16.
tell that they're not trying to deceive you with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just being cautious.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're conscious, but they can feel themselves slipping.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna go to get it exponentially worse or exponentially better. Let's go inside.
Alright.
Yeah, no, I'm literally just on the edge. I don't know if I'm gonna need to roll again.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
That's
let it
great.
take hold. Just
I
follow.
will, for context, say this was almost tragic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I had advantage. But this almost was really
During
bad.
all of this, I was like, when should I ask for a roll? I don't want to interrupt.
So just what happened while I was looks back over at the grave. What happened while I was gone?
Opal?
Oh.
Oh great. Yay, that's totally the start of a good.
So I died. I'm kidding.
You saw him kind of just slack for like half a second and okay, you deserve it. He punches you in the shoulder.
Hi. Listen, I just discovered what happened to my people, my village. I mean, I discovered what happened to my village, myself, and my family. I met one person that can give me answers, and even then, I have more questions than answers. In conclusion, I have more in my memory.
Okay, maybe you didn't deserve the punch. Okay. If you want to punch back, you can.
I won't. I already squeezed the air out of you the first time, even though you were trying to gasp for air, so call it even.
Yeah, cracked a rib with that one. Yeah, I'm joking.
Diggory's gonna walk ahead into the thing because he is a bit desperate. Because he fully believes that she will be in there. Where else would she be?
Okay.
At least from the vision.
Are you like fast walking or jogging
No.
or something?
Slow and waiting for you guys, but just ahead.
Okay. Kind of like jog to catch up.
Is there a door?
There is. This is a very nice, like it's small, but nice looking. It's a chapel with what looks to have like stained glass windows that you can't tell the details of at this moment. You'll probably tell better inside. It's got a steeple. No symbols that you can see yet.
Dancing lights, and I push open the door.
There are pews leading up to an altar. It is light in here. You can see, if only because the stained glass visage of a stylized moon shines and keeps the place lit from the light of the moon behind it.
What are the shadows like?
Stark.
Stay close.
There are unlit candles in multiple different paintings and tapestries and other such very beautiful embellishments of other depictions of the moon. But what's curious is that who made this? Because last I checked, the moon doesn't have hands.
Last time we checked, the moon has written things as well.
It's very quiet.
Is there any writing? Anywhere?
No.
No. Okay. And another question. Since I'm technically on the literal verge, is she here?
Give me an investigation check.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
Yo,
Investigation. What is with my rolls today? 11.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right.
Something's
So-
telling you that maybe there may be something up at the altar.
Let's
Which is-
move towards.
It's just under the stained glass window. I just want to specify.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Diggory looks at the others and points towards the altar. Let's move there.
You sure it's a wise idea?
We're investigating. I don't think a wise idea is coming here at all. We're past the point of wisdom.
I love that.
Yeah. Diggory moves forward, but makes sure that the others are within the dancing lights
Mm-hmm.
and keeps a close eye on the shadows.
Adrien will pull out his sword and light it.
Oh, please.
We got a flaming sword. Fuck yeah.
Okay. But yeah, we go towards
The altar.
I think I could do lightning too, but
It's a little extreme.
Oh no.
But
actually, you know what? You know what? Instead of fire, the sword just glows faintly. Instead, you do notice him run his hand across it, but it just glows.
Mm,
It still does provide light.
okay.
sorry.
Yeah, we go up towards the altar.
You know what I think it's time for?
Uh-huh.
What?
Oh no. Oh, I thought you were about
doing
to pull
something
out your
in-game.
dice.
Oh, yeah, I
you
know,
were
right?
gonna
I was
pull
like,
out
what
Oh,
the fuck, dog?
Oh,
You were about to do a like box of doom roll from freaking Dimension 20 or something. Like, yeah, you know what? It's time for an encounter.
Oh shit. Hit here. No,
Monster energy time, yay.
no, it's just, I yawned and went, oh, so it's time. Here, let me turn off my noise suppression because, like, why did I have noise suppression on? The stream can hear me. Why can't y'all?
That's a good question.
Interesting.
ASMR?
Dice ASMR.
No, it's my fucking monster!
Oh well, I'd rather hear the dice.
The way that you were kind of so offended by that.
I'd rather hear. I'd rather hear.
Okay, guys, before we
Alright, we're
literally
box of
bring
dooming
the
this shit. Fuck you!
We are literally about to bring the Rage of God onto us. Do we really want this?
Literally and metaphysically.
Alright.
Lovely. Alright, so. Oh shit. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so you walk up to the altar, and stepping up the steps and behind the podium to this stone altar that you recognize from your vision degree.
Wait. From my vision?
Yes, this is the same one that you saw your sister on. She is not here.
This is the place. Well, this will sound a little familiar. It's just like in my vision. She was here. Laying here. And I'm going to gently touch the altar.
It's smooth. Cold.
Can I roll Arcana to, like, see if I can tell anything about it?
Sure, why not?
Okay. That is a 19.
No. It's just a stone piece of slab.
Fair. Just a normal altar.
It has a certain level of ornamentality to the sides, but the top of it is just smooth, undecorated stone.
And the light from from the windows, where is it casting down to?
It is... So there's the altar here, and you're looking at it. And then there's a bit of space a little bit here, and then there's window. So paint a visual. I should just draw this sometime for next session.
Does this look anything like the castle that we were in?
It has a certain level of themic parallels, but it's not necessarily the same.
Okay. I'm going to look around. Just like general look around.
Likewise, I'm going to actually kind of like half yell, but more so just half say, half yell, like, Solaris!
Solaris? Solaris?
Solaris.
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 Solaris?
I mean, both is technically correct. It just depends on your accent. Roll me perception, everyone.
What is with my
You might have
rolls
rolled-
today?
I did not roll the right thing.
We rolled so shit.
15.
Oh, there you go. Alright.
I'm making up today. I'm making up for all my frogging like
Nat
weirdly
20s that
good-
you've done. Like, what the fuck?
yeah. Like this session is making up for all the luck I've had.
All of it. Which is very thematically well placed. You've run to the end of the road. The end of your luck.
I am so friggin' lucky that I had that spell on because genuinely it was a really bad roll, I'm saying.
It was nearly
God.
so tragic. But yes, none of you notice anything, but Adrien, one of the shadows shifts. Just a little bit, almost unnoticeable.
I'll walk over to where the shadow is kind of keeping the light back, but it's still in my hand, obviously.
Mm-hmm. What do you intend to do?
Follow it?
It's...
I want...
I will say, it's to the side, and it is the shadow cast by a candelabra. It's like... It's one of the... Yes. A candle stand. Stand is the word I was looking for. Candle stand.
Is there a Kindle in it?
Yes.
There's no other movement from the shadows, right?
You think... I will say, you probably could assume that there is a shadow creature hiding in the shadow of this candle stand. It's about 10 feet to the side from the altar.
Are you the one that helped us in the castle?
A hand exits the shadow and just wiggles its fingers. Slides back in.
Hi again. Hi again. What do you want?
There's no response. But then you think you see something in the shadow. The shadow of this candle stand grows outward almost. But then it's not just on the floor, it grows up. And in the shadow of this candle stand takes a shape of a woman.
I assume no features.
At first, only a dark shape. But then the eyes blink and color returns to her. As you see an older Atlas.
Do we fucking see that, man?
Yeah, she's literally there. You totally can see that.
Oh.
Achilles.
Do I know you? Oh, the pterodactyl screeching.
With the eldritch beast. Oh my god. Plot twist.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's just some reactions that I can't help.
No, it was funny.
Some
You're good. You're so good. You're so good.
That's terrible. I mean, you already know that.
I'm so normal about this.
That's the last thing I was expecting. Her appearing is the last thing I was expecting.
The thing is, I kind of knew it was her because at some point when we saw a wave, I saw her.
It's just, but
Yeah, but she's older. Okay, right, in character, I guess. Agnes, it's me, Diggory. Wait, no, you're not real.
I'm
It's not
very
you.
real.
You're not
You're
the only
not.
one. You're not the
We're
only
all
one seeing her
seeing
this
this.
time.
We're seeing this. I hope you know that. We are seeing that.
You really
least-
You act
I
like you know me.
I'm your brother. Well, brother right now. Sibling? Diggory.
Who are you? I saw you at the castle, but I do not know you before then.
I say, but you followed.
You've been...
You seemed interesting, and not many people really go down this path with their mind intact, so I was curious and helped a little along the way. But who are you?
Are you even her? Oh, this is a...
What?
Who?
This is a trick you...
Who do you think I am?
My sister. You vanished years ago. I
Aquas.
came here after you. I was looking for you. It's you, right? Aklis? That's your name?
I've been called that before, but I don't talk to many people nowadays.
Who have you been
Talking.
called by that?
Other shadows.
Oh. Oh.
Is she winter? Just out of curiosity, because before I always saw her spring.
Yes, she's winter.
I'm going to... Oh, this might be a bad thing, but I'm going to come up to her and
Wait.
I don't get it. I don't. And I'm going to, for the first time, try to touch her. This is something, for context, Diggory's never done that before.
Just like on the arm or something?
Yeah.
I don't think
She almost moves away, but allows the touch, and she's physical. She's cold. But she's there.
You're here. You were always here.
I don't know what you mean.
In the forest, was that still you as well? When we chased you?
I
In the
saw you in the castle and then have not made my presence known before. I'm sorry, I think you have me mistaken for someone else.
No, wait. Can we assume that Degree like has some pictures
I'm
or
so
something?
sure. Yeah, totally.
Well,
It seems
yeah.
realistic.
I'm assuming that you've shown us them at least once, because we...
Yeah, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Though it was
description
like
too.
some stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Degree reaches into the bag and pulls out the picture. See, this was us, and this was when mother. This was us when mother and father were still around. It was just us for a while before you disappeared. I don't
Her
get it. Are you
hand-
actually here?
Her hand reaches out to touch the photo. This is me, but I don't remember this. All I remember is the shadow.
What's your name?
Necklace.
Aklis.
It's what I'm called, so I assume it's who I am.
Has anyone else called you that?
The other shadows, which means... Yeah,
They're all the lost.
Yeah.
The Lost, that rings a bell. I
That's...
think those are the people that show up sometimes. Not all of them become shadows.
What happens to the other ones that don't?
I mean, you saw outside.
So those are just the ones that don't become shadows.
I don't remember much from when I first came here. I can assume that I'm different, though. along with everyone else.
Everyone else?
They don't like to take form much. A lot of people are embarrassed to have a sense of self.
And they
But
don't.
names are fun.
And they don't necessarily like people going around in their places, I assume.
If you're asking me to tell you who is who, I do not know who is who and what is what.
No,
They are just who they are.
We've been attacked by shadows before, that's...
Yes. As is the nature of things that are dark. Tell me, who are you all?
Diggory stares at her briefly and just hugs her.
You seem to know me?
As they said, they're your sibling.
I do not remember having a sibling. Memories are very important. Memory is all who you are. Without memory, you're no one.
Opal hears that and just like gets stunned by the comment. But that doesn't mean you can't make new memories, or those beforehand are completely forgotten. Memories stick around and linger.
You are correct. But the new memories create a new person.
Acropolis, we can go home, right?
And where is home?
Hazel, then.
Does not ring a bell. I don't think it's any home for me. I've been doing perfectly fine, but your sudden appearance at the castle, it was certainly startling. Everyone seemed very excited to see another set of people. Some of them, I will admit, to terrorize them, but still interesting. But you all seem rather informed, and you had that weird thing with you.
Solaris, do you know where she is?
Is that her name?
Yes.
One of the other shadows had something weird with them. I think that might have been the same weird thing. You know,
What it
it's
looks
a bit too bright.
Where is she?
You seem rather attached to the idea of who I am. I will tell you,
They're looking for you.
the book that I showed you. Do you still have it?
Yes! Diggory instantly just takes it out and starts like flipping through the pages.
It's an important book. I have no idea what's in it, though.
Can't you read it?
I don't choose to have hands much.
Diggory,
Yeah.
come here, please.
Diggory takes a few steps back.
You also could notice that she hasn't left standing in the shadow of this candle stand.
I will say Adrien is still keeping the light back away from her.
Diggory is also keeping the glowing lights away from her.
Diggory. This is whispering, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Diggory's still staring right at her, like confused. I thought it was just a vision to lure me in. Maybe it was earlier,
Diggory.
back at the castle?
Diggory.
Yeah?
The other you. The other you has all your memories, or just some of them?
What are you talking about?
The lost you.
Oh,
Oh,
of course I remember.
Does the lost you remember everything, or do you know?
I, um, uh, yes, it's hard to think when I lose control, when I let go. It's like a mental haze, like a fog.
The others that have become lost, were they the same?
Yes.
Was
Billy,
Aklis?
Aklis never showed a single sign. She just disappeared one day.
I don't. I think she's still Aklis. I don't think she's the Aklis that you knew. I think that the lost version of you, however it may present itself, is what is the shadows. She is still Aklis, but the other version of her.
It's not quite versions. I'm still the same person even when I slip. I
Except
just
for
can't
a
think
few,
anymore.
except for a few key details.
I'm obsessed.
And
Do you remember?
and things that are close to you have a chance of snapping you out of it, right?
Are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting that whatever part of original Aklis is in there recognized you.
Do you think we can save her?
I don't know. I hope. But I do know that whatever is happening here, we need Solaris.
we need to find her. Quickly.
Aklis,
Hmm?
do you think you could introduce us to some of your friends?
They're probably not very keen to talk. I don't even know why I'm here, though. Why I showed myself. It's really tiring not being 2D.
Maybe something called to you. Maybe you feel a familiarity in the air? Or to someone?
I mean, I saw you in the library. You had a... I don't really know between you two. Why did you enter a wardrobe?
Opal just looks up and just looks at Diggory.
We never enter the wardrobe. We never enter the wardrobe.
Okay.
Where is
To find a coat. That is all. But
Where-
Yes,
For
we're looking for a coat.
30 minutes?
where is
This is so sus.
So bad. This is making it actually sound so bad.
it was bad. It was fucking.
Oh man, bro.
Right. Yes.
Aklis?
Hmm?
Can you tell us where our friend, the little bright one, was taken?
Maybe. Maybe I'll tell you. how about you tell me more about Hazel then?
Of course.
Wait.
What?
Wait. How do we know that our friend is, well, safe and alive?
We can't touch her.
Wow.
I see that theory was right. Adrien will actually take a couple steps back, still within, like, easy hearing range.
I
but
forgot something. I forgot
Yeah.
something so very important. I have a
What?
recording right now.
Ain't that a bit?
I have a recording right now, and I just got added saying, "Hey, motherfucker, show the fuck up." I'm so fucking sorry.
No! No!
You might want
It's for Brian. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It was already rescheduled twice.
tell him to give you 5 minutes.
I'm already 13 minutes late.
So
that's what we're gonna stream today. Y'all have a lovely day.
No!
We're gonna do this next week. A heart, not next week, week after next, because next week's Christmas. Goodbye.